Hi, and welcome to Wing and a Prayer. On today's video I'm going to show you around the bikes a little bit more, give you a little bit more insight of what's going on around the workshop, well, around my little garage workshop, and bring you into light of a few other bikes that I've picked up in the last couple of months. Work slowed down, so I restore and maintain windows and all that sort of stuff, windows, doors, so that's slowed down because everybody's starting to enjoy the weather a bit more. Yeah, so that's what the plan is today. We'll show you around some of the bikes. Yeah, enjoy. Right, so this is the Honda Cb250. Like I said, it's 1978, so it's tax and MOT exempt. We've registered it historic today, so we're just waiting for the logbook to come back. And then we're on the road basically. So we're going to need some good work with it. We've got fork seals to do and stuff like that, but quick video of showing you its starting process. So cap delete, but still won't rev. So I'm thinking weak spark still. So new coil ordered, and it does have a very old-fashioned type of CDI. So if I close that off, open that up, take it over here, we have a very old-fashioned type of CDI. So yeah, anybody's game. New plugs on order, new plug caps on order, and a new coil. So hopefully that might take the majority out of it. We'll see. However, as you can see, it's running. It is idling if you don't play with the throttle. The carbs are absolutely immaculate. Nothing to do with the carbs. Yes, they will need to mix the screws setting up, but I need a better better spark first, because it is an incredibly weak spark when you're using caps. Slightly better obviously if you just go direct, but it's obviously not something you want to take out on the road like that, because obviously high intensity or high tension, sorry. But yeah, it's getting there. It's all taxed and MOT exempt now. I've registered that today, waiting new logbook to come through. Yeah, so onwards and upwards, the things we do. And yes, the Goldwing is sitting there all proud. I'll quickly go show you what we've done with the Goldwing. So she does start, she does run, she does ride. We had to put new hoses. You just about see the silicone hose there, and then we've got one on the top as well, which you can't see, it's behind all the gibbons. So we've had to do that, and she still smokes after a ride up. She still smokes on cold start, not horrendously, just a little bit. So I'm thinking valve stem oil seals maybe a little bit. I have had some advice of putting some transmission fluid in the oil, which is something new to me. But apparently somebody in America that lives and breathes these engines swears by putting a quart of ATF, I think it's automatic transmission fluid, into the box, into the oil, drain a quart out, put a quart of that in. Use it for about 500 miles, and then it does make an awful mess, but apparently it cleans all the internals. So we might give that a go, we might not. I'm still dubious about that. Like I said, valve stems, not the nicest job in the world, but not one of the most difficult, so we might end up doing that. I'm going to ride it around for a little while and see where we get with it. And yeah, that's basically where we are with that at the minute, folks. If you'd like to see more, obviously subscribe to the channel. A like always helps. We're nearly at the 3,000 count on subscribers, so if you could click the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. We need to bring the minutes up. I need to get some more videos. I need to save up for some GoPros, etc, etc, and then we should be able to go out for a ride on the Goldwing. With the BMW, we are actually getting somewhere with it. I am enjoying it a lot more than I was. Changing that to the 17-tooth sprocket did make all of the difference. So yeah, a bike I would actually recommend now. It is a bit light, so when you are on the open road, literally, I mean, on the open road, it's a bit windy, you do feel it a lot, but hey ho, you are high up. That's quite a quick recap with that one. VFR, that's all on the road again now. I use that occasionally going out for a bimble, just awesome sound. And then we've got the Heritage Softail back on the road as well. All the MOTs are due sort of like June sort of time, May, June, so we're coming back to there. I have taken the saddlebags off, and I just think it looks so much better. I am a fat boy man, literally, so I do like the fat boys. And at the end of the day, the Heritage Softails are a Harley Davidson fat boy dressed up, basically. So well, that's what I call them anyway. People might argue with that, but hey ho. Yeah, lovely sound to that. The Vance and Hines long shotgun pipes, just awesome. My friend Stu, he comes over and gives it a clean for me. I've done some window work for him, that's my trade, and his payment back is come over and give it a clean, which so far so good. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, so going back onto the Cb250, ignore the mess, it's a work in progress, this garage. One day we'll get to a shop. This was the jumbles in Cheddar. So it used to be an auto jumble in Shepton Mallet for the Vintage and Classic Motorcycle Club, I believe, something along those lines. Anyway, so they used to do it on March and October every year. An auto jumble, all old bikes and things like that. So I found this one. Didn't go there with the intention of buying a bike. However, when you take the Sprinter and you've got room in the back, you kind of get itchy fingers, and this one pops up. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's 1987. No, sorry, 1978. So it is the oldest bike I've owned so far in a collection. Generally not in too bad a state. It is genuine mileage, and it's only got 8,400 miles on it. On the DVLA website, it says it was last on the road up until 1981, so it was only on the road for 3 years, hence why it sits at 8,000 miles. It's had 5 owners, including me. The last previous owner bought it to sell on, so me and him, that's 2, so it's only had 3 owners. I imagine that's probably been passed down from relative to relative, or something along those lines, maybe garage sale or something. But yeah, we're onto this one. We'll get this working again soon, properly. Like I said, it's all registered tax and MOT exempt now, so as soon as I can get it roadworthy, we'll go through the fork seals. Fork seals are complete shot, as you'd expect, completely shot. But we'll get them done. I've got some retro fitting gaiters for it that I picked up from the same auto jumble a few years ago, so they'll go on just to protect the forks for the future. Generally, it's pretty good. The frame's alright, it's got a bit surfy when you think about how old it is. You know, it's coming up to 50 years old. It's not bad condition. We'll get a new fork, new mudguard for the front. The Star Mag style wheels are in pretty good condition. Bearings are all good. Brakes are lovely. Somebody's gone through it and I think given up because it wouldn't start. When I picked it up, it had odd spark plugs, and ironically neither of them are correct, so that wasn't going to help the situation. It just does show, when you do buy a bike like this blind, you do need to go through it quickly, just the basics. Has it got oil in? Has it been filled up with oil? Has it got plugs in? Has it got the correct plugs in? Etc, etc. It's good just to turn it over by hand once you've gone through the few basic checks. Apart from that, yeah, this came with the logbook, so that was easy to change it on the day. The seat is just absolutely immaculate, as you can see. It's just literally like the day it was came out of the factory. Granted, a bit of dirt, but amazing. And it is quite common on these to rot underneath as well. And if you look, there's a little bit of surface rust, but it is literally just surface rust. It is completely clean and clear in there. Generally a very good find. I've always fancied one. It was a case of get this on the road, be able to use this as my jump on bike, hop around, got no tax and MOT to worry about. Obviously I'll make sure it's safe and roadworthy. But then it's a bit of insurance, which is classic insurance, which again I can either chuck it onto the Goldwings insurance, which has got the 4-bike policy, which the my Suzuki, the Harley Davidson and the VFR are all insured on. Once that's the case, the BMW is up for sale now, just because, as you can see, the space is getting a bit wild. One other bike I did pick up a couple of weeks ago was this Nico Abruzzi. As you can see, it's really tidy. It's really nice. The guy was happy that we was not going to just buy it and flip it on straight away, so he left us with the Union Jack seat cover. I don't know whether it'll start because it's been sat for a few days, but we'll give it a go. Again, it's not too bad. It's only got 5,000 miles on this one, but we'll see. There we go, like a sewing machine. Bit lively. But yeah, it's all good. What we're going to do with this one is, the wife's seen it, she's liked it, so she wants to have it as her own sort of ride around bike, get past the CBT, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's that one. There was an issue in that it was valves. I was worried when I picked it up, because it was I did get it for cheap, but it was debatable whether it was going to be any good or not, because it was ticking. It wouldn't hold. It wouldn't stay running. And when I first got it, it was debatable whether it was actually something more hereditary than what it was, but it turned out to be just valves, and the airbox wasn't attached properly, and there's a few splits in the manifold, in the inlet manifold. So got that sorted, and within a day she's ready to go. I think it might need a new tyre for the back, but ironically there's another white wall there which fits it, so that will be coming off that one and going on. I've had this for, oh God, 4, 5, 6 years. It's one of them ones that you just buy on an impulse. Go, yeah, I'll have that. It's 125. I'll run around on it, pop to the shops. Yeah, it runs, but it doesn't run very well. It's got auto choke problems, so I might just put a direct choke on it or something like that eventually. But we'll get around to that. But yeah, so the collection has grown a little bit. In total, there is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bikes now. So yeah, it might need to be downsized time, or even maybe get a unit. If I can get a unit, I can fit more in. We won't tell the wife that. She doesn't listen to these anyway, so we're all right there. Yeah, like I said, guys, like and subscribe. There will be some more videos coming out on the Goldwing. I will do a walk, tour and ride on that one very soon. I will make a video of the BMW GS if anybody's interested, or if you're not, it doesn't matter, I'll still make one. I do want to do a follow-up video of the first little brief walk round I did on this one, because they're a very underrated bike, and I get it, because when they have all the restrictions and the exhaust and things like that, you do end up very underwhelming. They are very underwhelming. But once you get rid of the cat and everything like that, and you end up just having literally the full stainless system, you release so much more power. It becomes a joy to ride. It is a little bit noisy with that exhaust, but it will be getting toned down soon. And like I said, the sprockets made a massive difference as well. But we will come on to this one, and I will do a proper video of this soon. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy. There will be more content coming up, I promise. Work's slowed down a little bit for me now, so I can concentrate more on my bikes, hence buying 2 more. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.